Hi, Facebook. Today we'll have some Taco Bell, some local tacos, and some Kentucky Fried Chicken together. This is so fat. I'm with my dad, but he said he don't want to be on video, so. And I got one of these, you guys. Do taste as good as everybody's saying. But it's still $9. Hurry up. Supreme. Guys, I'm gonna make another video with me eating my homemade Popeye. And I'm still, my nephew, remember my nephew, guys, he's still gonna do the hot noodle challenge for you guys. You know, the kids just started school, so you know we have to plan that for a good weekend.
That's in June of 2016.
He is so rude right now. Who is you watching on court now?
Did you ever talk to Dallas?
The cop that ran in that man's house and killed him.
I did in December of 2016.
Why did the cop run in the house? What happened?
I came to visit both of them.
She thought it was her apartment and somebody was broken in, but
we spent
she
3
went
weeks
in
with
her neighbor's apartment and shot him up.
And during the time, did he have to work as well?
Yes.
Wow, a cop ran into somebody else's house and shot him and tried to say she thought it was her house. Like
he would travel to Austin on a Sunday and return on a Thursday or Friday. So the first week that we spent with him, he took us to Austin. And he put us up at one hotel and he stayed at another hotel. He said it was because he didn't want us to disturb him because he was still at work.
So you get some coleslaw and some mashed
He didn't
potatoes.
mix business with pleasure. He stayed at one hotel and he said, y'all are on vacation, I'm not. So, but we had a good time with him.
So when was the last time that you saw both of them before he passed away on September 6th of 2018?
I saw both of them.
Wow, they had a mother on the stand right now testifying about her son.
I think it was the first.
That gotta be like so overwhelming and just, it's just sad.
All right.
I was in New York.
That's everything in it.
Across to New York.
Yeah.
I don't think this our milk. Give this back to her.
I always get confused and I hate it.
What was that?
I don't know. She gave us the wrong milk.
Again, he believed he surprised me. Yeah. So, but he told everybody not to
Dad,
tell.
give her another $1 so I can give
But
her
a little bird told me. So
She come to the window and talked to
When was the
her.
last time you spoke with him on the phone?
I spoke with him on September 5th. That was the day before.
You
He
know,
called about
guys, how
9:30 in
y'all
the evening.
when somebody mess up your order, how you talking about another order? Like, that's one thing I don't know how to do. I don't know why.
And this past Sunday was his birthday?
Yes, September 29th.
What have you done to try to cherish?
Thank you, Mr. President. Yesterday evening, I had the opportunity to invite 100,000 of our fellow Tennesseans to join me in a telephone
I didn't look up no questions. I was so excited just to get on
this is something that Tennesseans love.
Getting the KFC,
instead of having to drive to the location, they are able to just pick up the phone and, as they're doing homework with children or preparing dinner, they're able to jump on the phone and talk about issues that are important to them. And we covered a wide range of topics yesterday evening. We talked about nuclear power and gun rights and health care for our veterans. We even talked a little bit about an invasive fish species, Asian carp, and how that is affecting our beautiful rivers. There was one thing that continued to come out through the course of this telephone town hall. And I bet you can guess what that topic was that people continued to talk about.
Is this the big box?
Bear in mind that Tennesseans are by and large very dismissive of what I call the DC's shiny object story of the day.
Give her $1. You gave her $1?
Tennesseans are much more interested in the story of their lives. But yesterday's news, that breathless race to make news, really happened.
Thank you.
No problem, guys. I'm sorry about the, mistake. Enjoy your meal. Have a good day.
You too.
Uh-oh.
Tennesseans talking. Yesterday, House Democrats, supported by their friends in the Senate, gathered to announce their intention to begin formal impeachment inquiries against President Donald Trump. Now, as you can imagine, this struck a chord with my fellow Tennesseans. They may be far outside the Beltway bubble, but they've been keeping a close eye on what the Democrats have been up to for the past 3 years when it comes to President Donald Trump. And let me tell you, they're not very impressed with what's been happening. From their perspective, yesterday's announcement was the culmination of a 3-year witch hunt born of a grudge they've been holding against the president since
Hey, what's up? I'm Ice-T, and I want to tell you about Acorns, all right? It's an app that makes it easy to invest in your future with just your spare change. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't have enough money to invest. You know what I said? Your spare change. Stop messing around and start thinking about your future. Download Acorns now.
Man, this chicken hard like that. You like that?
Fall in Ontario, Canada is amazing. It's delicious. And if you wait too long to see it, it's over. Experience the flavor of fall in Ontario while it's still fall.
In December 2016, before the president had taken his oath of office, now bear in mind he was president-elect at that time. In December of 2016, Vanity Fair published an article entitled, "Democrats Are Paying to Impeach Donald Trump." Believe it or not, this was not just clickbait. This was a published article in a major magazine in December 2016. The article details a bill that Senate Democrats wanted to use to exploit allegations of conflicts of interest between President-elect Trump's business dealings and President Trump's duties as president. Bear in mind, the bill was tailor-made to transform conflict allegations into impeachable crimes. And bear in mind, this was conceived before President Trump became President Trump. was still president-elect. He had not been sworn into office. And they were already writing legislation that would move to impeachment. It was the beginning of their mission toward impeachment, even if they had to fabricate the means to get there. And let me tell you, they were determined to make it happen. The proof is in black and white. In 2017, a group of House Democrats failed to muster enough political will within their own party to support a resolution to impeach President Trump. The same effort failed again in 2018, and it failed again in 2019. Their efforts to use the Mueller report to whip the nation into an impeachment frenzy, it failed. How frustrating that must have been for a party and a movement that all but promised they'd find a way to impeach the president because they absolutely could not believe he won that election in 2016. It's important to remember and to note the American people chose President Trump and not the Democratic candidate. But that didn't matter. Democrats vowed to take him down to the grave. They were going to make him pay a very heavy price by making him the victim of a campaign of personal destruction. And now, conveniently, a year before the election, here they go again.
Let me testify to that. See how it
They
tastes.
think they have cracked the case. In November 2018, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi gave a statement to the Associated Press saying that, I quote, "We shouldn't impeach the president for political reasons, and we shouldn't not impeach the president for political reasons," end quote.
So
Let me tell you, for the West Tennesseans participating in that telephone town hall I mentioned earlier, it was painfully obvious that congressional Democrats had finally given up and embraced
Fall in Ontario, Canada is beautiful. And if you wait too long to see it, it's gone. Experience the beauty of fall in Ontario while it's still fall.
So, election is soon coming up.
At M&T Bank, we understand having the right guidance
How
in
do
life
y'all
is important. So if you have questions about managing debt,
Do you want to
ways
vote for
save,
Trump
or
again?
plan for the future,
Or
we're here to help.
you want him out
Let's
of
talk
office?
today.
Me personally, I want him out.
politics as usual. They see this for what it is.
You won't vote for your
Vitriol,
president no more?
anger, jealousy, spite.
No
They
way,
know
Jose.
that President Trump and the Republican-led House and Senate delivered much-needed tax and regulatory relief.
Don't eat my piece of chicken.
Oh, yeah, got my way.
What the American people
Dude.
precisely what Tennesseans were telling us. Get government off
You
our
didn't
back.
give me one of your
Get
tacos.
government
You dirty.
off our land. Get
Ate the
government
leg, now you want
out
to eat that.
of our pocketbooks.
I don't eat
You know,
nothing.
Mr. President, we are a nation
You didn't give me one of your tacos.
You breathe.
and
Thinking butt.
a nation that believes in adhering to that law. Tennesseans in the American people want fairness, they want equal treatment, they want justice, and they know injustice when they see it. What they do not want is a reckless revenge scheme orchestrated by a political party. The absence of care.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Are the same missteps that turned last fall's Supreme Court confirmation battle into a black mark on the history
That's
of this body. I want to
mashed
make it clear that
potatoes.
I have no desire to relitigate the disputes born from Justice Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation hearing. I do not want to hear my friends on the other side of
That's a coleslaw.
salacious allegations in the name of partisan politicking. But when you stop and you think about it, since they have chosen to go there, it is I speak out, that we speak out about what is transpiring. You know, I was not in on this, but I'm here now, and I can tell you that I intend to give their arguments exactly the amount of deference and respect that they deserve.
So you didn't give me nothing. I just got.
You know, sitting on the sidelines is never easy,
anyway.
but it's especially difficult when you're watching a fight.
Wow.
Could help win that fight, and I know this feeling very well.
No, you can play
Last
and then don't
fall,
want to.
I was fighting to go from the House of Representatives to the Senate. I was also fighting to become the first female senator from the state, from the great state of Tennessee. The very first. While on the campaign trail, I got more than an earful from other Tennessee women who were watching this breathless coverage of Justice Kavanaugh's confirmation. These women were concerned that their voices were not being heard in this debate. They were concerned also for spouses, sons, brothers, male colleagues, that they could see these baseless claims and concerned for the lack of due process. They did not like for 1 minute what they were seeing, and I didn't like it either. These women, and they came from all political walks of life, all areas of our state, but they were disgusted by the nature of the sexual assault allegations, and they were horrified by what they rightly saw as an eagerness to set aside due process that is so important to this nation and to the rule of law. And it was being set aside in order to make an example out of Kavanaugh. Were flimsy allegations and social justice buzzwords really the new standard for credibility? As much as I wanted to reassure these women that sanity would prevail, in the back of my mind, I remained fully aware that if left unchecked, insanity is fully capable of carrying the day. It knows no bounds. As it turns out, conservatism prevailed in Tennessee and sanity prevailed in the United States Senate. I was humbled when Supreme Court
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate you having this hearing. Mr. Tubin, this morning on national television, you said in talking about the whistleblower complaint relative to the phone conversation the President of the United States had with the President of Ukraine and the President's conduct relative to that country, you said today's Justice Department has been corrupted. Is that an accurate